Stadium in Bowling Green, Ohio. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. It's the Kent State Golden Flashes and the Bowling Green Falcons. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, I spoke to the Falcons head coach before this matchup. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Falcons offense onto the field for the first possession of the game. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
From the gun, the ground game. Breaks into the open. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Defense there to stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it was a good move that got him that much.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Right back to him on the ground. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Big 3rd down conversion, getting the ball to your running back, and he does the rest. This guy, I think, will get a lot more touches.
And you want to know why he's on the field on 3rd down? Because he can block, he can catch the ball, and you can also hand it off to him, and he can go find the sticks and keep drives alive. What a weapon.
Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl, but knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollack off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollack cut blocked. Maybe even double team high-low. Chop blocked.
Snags it and he's open. At the 20. Touchdown Falcons. He got a step and just dusted the field. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Golden Flashes offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And this sophomore wide receiver is a playmaker. He's worked his way into this passing attack, and the coaches are very pleased with his progress.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius, as good as there is in all of college football, He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in, and we just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The run inside. It's King. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
At the 45 on his way. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Golden Flashes have their offense in high gear. On the run, it's King.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to him. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Offensive linemen love when you sneak in draws, when you sneak in screens. It holds these defensive linemen accountable. You want to rush the quarterback, you want to fly upfield every single play, we'll sneak right behind you and get some yardage.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
You know, this is a running back who wants the ball, and he wants the offense to run through him. Really nice job there on the 3rd down of this opening drive for his offense. I can't wait to see what kind of game this guy's going to have.
And the Golden Flashes will snap it on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's King. Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Just feeds the running back. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? They'll try to pick it up on the ground. There's a crease. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. And after yet another 3rd down conversion, they've got it 1st and goal. This time he wants to throw. Back's got it. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
And his defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
Defense way too anxious there, and they just hand them a 1st down with a penalty. So the offense gets a little bit closer to the goal line after the penalty. Third and goal, where you separate the wheat from the chaff. Trying to run it in. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got his man, makes the grab. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
Smart play by the quarterback. Nothing open. Dump it off to your running back. And listen, he's a running back. He's used to having the ball in his hands, and he's a big running back. So if you want to bring that to the ground in the open field, it's very difficult. Great job by the running back making the play.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Finds his big tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. And the Falcons can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. The sure hands, it's Brindley. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Bully ball on 3rd and short. Takes it down to the 41-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. The Falcons kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires on the move. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. And the Falcons go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Might be changing the route. Running to the left. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. That's the end of the period. Bowling Green is on top. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. They want to run it left here. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
They stop him right there. They tried to convert with the run, and the defense was up for the challenge. The Falcons will try to move the chains on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Scrambling away. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Falcons. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
It took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Pressure coming. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
And that's just a simple blitz by the middle linebacker, and he's able to win up front, sees the gap, he's able to beat his block and get to the QB.
They'll try the counter. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
And I know it's not a first down, but I still like the way they ran the football here. Just try to make the next third down manageable. Try to get it where it's not as predictable. I think the offense did a really good job being smart there, taking what the defense gave them.
They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that first.
Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Got a man. It's King. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. The Golden Flashes come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Looking to throw for it. Bringing the heat. They get to him as he throws. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. And the Golden Flashes will punt this one away. Just needs a crack to get a return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, dude.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Finding some room. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
You know, it looks like they just flip the ball and everything just magically works. You know why this toss to the left works? Because the wide receivers block. You know, I know you don't say that very often. Most of the time they want to run out, you know, get the glory, catch the ball, but they got to do a good job of blocking. When you toss it on the perimeter, those guys are pivotal for this play to have success. Really good job blocking on the perimeter.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Pulls it on the option. Picks up the first down. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Great job by the defense taking away the quarterback's primary target on that play and forcing the incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Sims. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a 1st and goal.
Defenses are put in such a tough spot when offenses get in 3rd and short because the whole playbook is open and they go with the pass. I love it. They sneak the pass in there. Nice success. Great job by the quarterback getting rid of the football, getting the 1st down, now set up 1st and goal.
Well, when you get down here inside the red zone, you got to be able to run the football, and it's one thing to do it conventionally, but I like the idea of mixing it up and trying to go jet sweep.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Touchdown, Bowling Green. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
So here comes Kent State's offense, ready to get this drive underway. This is a huge drive for this offense, down 21-3 and needing to get back in the game. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Pulls it in, it's Banks. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Listen, nice completion, short gain. Now you get to 3rd down. 3rd down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on 3rd down, I still got that 4th down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
Right on the money. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the 1st down. The Golden Flashes send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Bowling Green's offense will take the field to start the drive. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything they're
turning it on. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
And that is picture perfect by this quarterback. Nice job running the option, seeing he's not covered. Nobody's taking him. They didn't play that responsibility, and he chews up yards and makes the huge play.
On the run, it's Baldwin.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the 1st here. Now the play fake. It's complete to the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. No good. Well, the field goal didn't quite make it through, but still an 18-point game. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Finds his big tight end. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running inside, it's King.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And the Golden Flashes want to crank the tempo. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Clark. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Pulls it in, it's Harris. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. The Golden Flashes with the 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Pocket breaking down. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
I know it's early in this game, but, man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job. Already built a huge lead. Now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback.
How about this defense making a statement to end the half with a sack? That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll bring it back looking for help. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
The Golden Flashes head coach told me at the half they have got to consider what they should do here in the second half. Their young quarterback, getting the first start of his career, has struggled here in the first half. They have some decisions to make. I will keep you posted as to the conversations and what I'm seeing on the sideline about how they handle this young player moving forward. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Looking downfield on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
And the Golden Flashes, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Golden Flashes look to keep this drive humming. Caught in the backfield, it's Clark. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a fourth down. And the Golden Flashes line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Kill.
Looking to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Ridley. That could be an alley. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Kill. 180 race car. 180 race car.
Wants to keep it in the air. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting first downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including running the football. You have got to be physical when facing off against this offense.
Kill.
They'll run it. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football, but when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently almost every single game, you are going to feed that animal the rock.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. They'll leave it with him. And the defense expected the run, and they got it. No gain. He just gets it back to the 2. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Makes it past the marker. Here's a little room there. That one blocked beautifully as he gets across the 20 to the 21 before he goes out of bounds. The golden flashes after exploding for that huge run. Back to work. That's caught. It's Clark. Could not make his way to the corner.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
He's got it on the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. fires to the big fella. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and he add the answer to the test right there.
Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. And the Golden Flashes have it with a 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Harris. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Effective draw plays in the running game really begin with the quarterback. The quarterback's got to be a great salesman. You got to really make the defense think it's pass. You keep your eyes focused downfield till the last possible second, turn around and hand it off. And by that point, the defensive ends have rushed way upfield, and there's less bodies for the running backs to have to maneuver around before finally moving forward.
3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And the try is no good. Couldn't find a way to draw closer, still an 18-point hold.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
The give to the tailback. Got enough for the first. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So 1st down will open up the final period. Might as well give it to him again.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Running back searching for a hole. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Makes the grab. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Falcons are rolling down the field. We'll send the tight end in motion. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one. It's 2nd and 14.
Black 14. Black 14.
The handoff as they run the counter play here. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious... strength shown there. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. No good. And after the miss, fellas, still sitting on an 18-point lead. The Golden Flash's offense ready to get this drive started. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the grab down the left side. The Golden Flashes in the hurry up.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Got a man. It's Banks. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Golden Flashes getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. He's got it on the move. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. To the air on 2nd down. Quarterback extends the play. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled.
Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football. With the lead late in the game, if we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. The Falcons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll go to the counter. Slithers into space. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The inside handoff. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting 1st down, so you have to be able to run it.
That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And the Falcons will call on their punt team. Kick is in the air. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. The give, it's King. Got enough for the 1st. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.